Shikun Shinobi here, and this is a video response to DosmRider's getting to know Power Ranger slash Super Sentai fan. I like rambling, so I thought I would do this. Just jumping right into the questions here. How long have you been a Power Ranger slash Super Sentai fan? I've been a Power Ranger fan since MMPR. When I was a wee lad in '93, I was about 4. And I watched it, and I got hooked on it, and I pretty much was a fan through about Lost Galaxy. I died out then, I was like, oh, I'm cool, and then I realized that I'm not cool. And so I decided to get back into it after a little push from my friend, and thanks to Johnny Young Bosch for me looking at his IMDb page, and eventually winding up at Ranger Central and looking at all the cool stuff I missed and then getting sad. So I got back in with SPD, so technically I've been a fan since MMPR, but my born again fandomness, I suppose, restarted with SPD. Alright, that's good. Question 2. What is your earliest Power Ranger slash... backing up. I've been a Sentai fan for a few months. It's not that exciting, but I started watching with Shinkenger. I've watched a couple episodes of like Zyuranger and Magi Ranger, but as far as actually being a fan, hasn't started since Shinkenger. Question 2: what's your earliest Power Ranger slash Super Sentai memory? Probably watching season 1 when I was little. Like a couple of the episodes I remember clear as day when I'm watching the new reversion ones that are airing. I remember being little and sitting there watching them and just having a ball. So that would be my earliest memory for PR. As for Super Sentai, I don't really have one yet. Watching Shinkenger, I guess. Question 3: what's your favorite Power Ranger slash Sentai senshi of all time? I'm going to go off character just because I feel like my favorite PR character would probably be either Tommy or Adam. I know that's a very, very stereotypical answer, but, well, one, Tommy is Tommy. He was basically like a role model growing up, I guess, which clearly didn't affect me any, but it was just, he was badass. And you just look up to someone like that when you're a kid. So I would have to say Tommy in that aspect. And then I really liked Adam's character because he reminded me of me. He was really intelligent, he was quiet, shy, all that jazz. And that was pretty much me as a kid. So I really identified a lot with Adam, and he still kicks ass today. So you have to give him props for that. As far as Sentai goes, since I've only seen Shinkenger, I'll only do Shinkenger. But it'd have to probably be Genta. I know a lot of people don't like Genta, but he's a goofball. And like, he's so different than the stereotypical samurai. I respect that more, and I like how crazy he is. It reminds me of me when I get hyper. Question 4: what is your most prized Power Ranger slash Super Sentai possession? My most prized PR possession is my Ultra Zord, which is right up there. That is my most prized PR possession. As for Super Sentai, I'm either going to go with Shinkeno because it was my first Sentai mecha, or Providus from Time Ranger, because I got him on a good sale at one point, and so he was technically my first Sentai only Robo. So I kind of like him too, even though he doesn't do anything. 5: where do you come from? Well, you see when a man loves a woman, and no, Michigan, right around Detroit area. It's boring. That's about all. 6. Outside of Power Rangers Super Sentai, what do you do with your life? Nothing. Move on. No. I play video games. I write. I draw occasionally, even though I'm not that great. But I go to school for graphic and web design and layout and things like that. I do. On Saturdays, I help run a Pokemon League for the trading card game at a local precinct building. That's always a fun time. I go to tournaments and stuff for the card game as well, so I guess that counts too. Other than that, I don't really do that much. I'm job hunting at the moment, if that's riveting. It's not. But that's about all I do. I don't do that much. I review things. 7. What is the origin of your YouTube name? Shukun Shinobi. Well, at the time, this was a couple years ago. Probably going on 4 or 5 years now. I was like super obsessed with Naruto, and I still like Naruto. I keep up with the manga. In fact, I think I need to check and see if there was one today. But I still keep up with the manga. I don't watch the anime anymore. There was too many fillers. But I was super obsessed with it at the time, so I wanted something with ninja or shinobi in it, and I went with shinobi because it sounds cooler. And then I just needed an additional word to tack on to the front of it to make it unique. And Shukun is one of like the 10,000.5 words for like fate or destiny in Japanese, and that one seemed to flow well with shinobi, so I took it, and so I made Shukun Shinobi. That's my screen name, and then the name Shukun I use for various like stories and RPs and fake identities and shit like that. So it's become more of a second name kind of thing, and that's cool, whatever. But that's how I got it. So I'm running out of time. Whose videos do you watch? Oh god. Okay, for tech reviews, I watch John Forlakers and Mitch625. For Transformers, I watch JT Mitchell 87, Optobotomus, Pig. Pretty much covers most of that. For Kamen Rider and Sentai reviews, obviously I watched DosmRider, or else I wouldn't be responding to this message. Obviously Age 35-2, or however he says his name, CC Lemon, Sound Out 12, R. Greg, if you count him. He doesn't do reviews, but I watch his episodes. So I suppose that counts. Majin Bro, obviously. Commando Scar, good friend of mine. Jedamon 2005, another good friend of mine. Yoryu likes to give me the latest news. Dragon Ball Toys is a pretty cool Dragon Ball toy reviewer. CS Toys, obviously. Captain Comic Book. I watch basically all sorts of people's reviews, so I'm not that limited in scope. And then Brental Floss. If you don't know who Brental Floss is, check him out. He is hilarious, video game type person, and definitely check him out. What's your favorite Power Ranger Super Sentai season? Space is a huge one of mine. I loved Space to death. It was just really friggin' epic. SPD is another big one of mine, mostly because it was the season that got me back into PR, and without it, I probably wouldn't be here right now, so that's a big one for me as well. And I thought RPM was fantastic. But Sentai, obviously my favorite, Shinkenger. I don't have a choice. I'm watching Magi Ranger soon, probably, and we'll see where it goes from there. Dino Thunder is another PR season that I love to death. If you could morph in any Ranger, what would it be? Not to copy DosmRider, but Drago from Dino Thunder is really cool. He was always a favorite of mine. In fact, DosmRider took a lot of my favorites, but I'd probably go with that one, just because I don't really have a particular reason. One of the Shinkengers would be cool too. I like swords. So, cop out answer, I know, but whatever. That's about all. I'm out of time, so I hope you enjoyed. If you can, please make a comment in his video or this video or both videos, and do a video response if you would like to for DosmRider's video or my video or both videos or whatever again. And keep the chain going. We'll see how long we can keep this up, and rock on. Until next time, we'll see everyone later. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and shoot us your answers. Alright, bye.